Good morning, everybody. You might be wondering, where is Jack? And Jack is at the gym this morning. This is just going to be a me video. I promise I will show myself when I look a little bit more decent, but it is a wonderful, wonderful reselling day in the life. Today, I have an errand to run. I'm sorry if you can hear the fan on, by the way. I do apologize if it's a little windy. I have some errands to run. I have some stuff to pull, to ship, and I think I might go to a couple of thrift stores as well. But this is how the doggies tend to wake up. This little lump is Will. And then here's Mike. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, look at that little face. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, sweetie. Did you sleep good? Yeah. Where's your brother? Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? Good morning. Good morning, Will. Doggy update. They have been doing quite well together. I think they are very, very close to being as well adjusted as we will get. They are definitely in that like really funny little roughhousing phase where they kind of just like play like seals, which is quite entertaining. But I think Mike is happy to have somebody to play with, which is nice. I think Will just likes to have somebody to torture. Will, is it breakfast time? Mike, is it breakfast time? Mike, is it breakfast time? Is it time for breakfast? So hungry. Oh, Will, you hungry? You hungry? Let's go get breakfast. This is how he jumps. Oh, usually it's much more dramatic. When he jumps off at the edge of the bed, it's like Superman, which is quite funny. Okay, everybody, let's go get breakfast. Will, please don't break my screen door. I know. Are we hungry? It is really nice that they know which food bowl belongs to who. Okay, now that I look like a human being, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful start to your week, a wonderful start to your Monday. I definitely slept in. It is 10 o'clock. Oops. I volunteered a lot this week. It was in our city that we live in. We have this big, like, week-long, they're like city days. And so there's a carnival and there's all these things. And the local art center that I teach classes at during the summer hosts this big event for a couple of these days. So I was really busy with that. And then a friend of ours downtown asked us to like check IDs at the door, which is really fun. And we do it almost every single year, but it just sucks the life out of you, man. Oh my gosh. It's just like too many people. But thankfully, like, we've recuperated, we've regenerated, we're ready to go. So today I do kind of have to play a lot of catch up. I have some shipping to do. I have some stuff that I need to get inventoried into our storage unit. If you don't know, Jack and I, let's address the elephant in the room. Complete side note. Jack is not going to be in this video too much. This is a me video. This is a Ryan's reselling day in the life. That's what we'll call this. Oh, look at that title. So it's just going to be me today. And I will give you an updated like storage unit tour. I did just do inventory. So thankfully it's clean. I have to do laundry. I have to pick the house up. I just have some like little like nitpicky things that I need to get done around the house today. The other thing that I am really kind of excited to do is there is a consignment store, Turnstile. I feel like if many of you know or live in the greater Twin Cities area. Hi, Will. You want to come up and say hi? Oh, he's a big guy. Oh, here he is. Say hi. Say hi. Can you say hi? Yeah. Are you a little camera shy still? Just a little bit. What was I talking about? Oh, Turnstile. Okay, so they are running their, bye honey, their big like seasonal clearance. So I may skip over to one of my personal favorite turnstiles to go to. I've gotten some very good things there in the past. We'll just kind of see where the day takes us. It's going to be a lot of moving pieces, which I think will be kind of nice. So the first thing I do in the morning before I even leave the house is I have my Diet Coke after I've had my coffee in the morning, and I try to cross post. So I'm really trying to get better about cross posting stuff. As I was saying, I just did this big, massive inventory clean out, and I realized a lot, if not almost all of my like things I have listed on Poshmark fell off of either Mercari or eBay. I really don't put everything on like all three platforms. I do really just like try to put my higher end stuff on eBay and some of my a little bit more like kitschy stuff on Mercari, or like a lot of my like Disney stuff ends up going over there. The Depop stuff I really need to get better about cross posting out because it does really good for me if I get it posted over there, which is the hard part. I'm trying to set the goal of 20 things a day because I don't think that's unmanageable. It takes me like a half hour. It's really not that long, and I can just like sit and listen to 48 hours and cross post. So I'm gonna go do that. And I can already hear all of the moms in the audience going, Ryan, do you really need that this early in the morning? And the answer is yes. The answer is always yes. Will has come to join us with his favorite little chew toy. It's one of these like really funny, can I borrow this, bub? Those like expando balls. I mean, he was a really little puppy. He would always like stick his head in the middle, but now he just likes to chew on it. Yeah. Now Mike has come to join me as I finish my cross posting. Mike, what are you doing? Come say hi. Okay, we are done sending out offers. I actually need to start my day, but it's so hard when Mike has pinned himself against the wall and Will has tucked himself under the blanket. Now I'm going to get all of my stuff out of our lovely little posh office and move it onto my car so I can take it to our storage unit. I'm may swing by the gas station and pick up a little something to eat while we're on the way. I will do a lovely little storage unit kind of like reintroduction for the folks that haven't seen it yet. We do not store hardly anything in our actual house. We keep like 98% of it in like the offsite secure location, which is our storage unit. So let's go do that. Okay, so small change of plans. I think actually what I'm going to do is type all of my labels out and get everything printed before I go to the storage unit, just to like not be counterintuitive and have to drive all the way back to the house, even though it's not that far. I think what I am going to do, I don't have a ton to ship. I mainly just have stuff that I need to get put away, which is why I'm going to the storage unit. I'm going to get everything ready. I'm going to bring all of my supplies with me. I'll just throw them in my couple of bags of stuff that I have to take, and we will do a little inventory put away and then a little ship with me when we get there. It'll be so much fun. Mike, are you going to be nice? Can you be nice? Thank you. That was very nice. Okay, bye everybody. I will see you both later once we get back from our errands. Just need to shut the door so nobody breaks in. That might be important. And take our couple of packages. Okay, hello everybody. How are we? We have finally made it into the car to start our lovely day at like 11 o'clock. That is totally fine. Everybody needs a lazy day every now and again. So I think what I said this morning is complete hogwash, and what I think I'm going to be doing is getting all of my stuff shipped at the storage unit and then going to grab a little bit of lunch before, as I almost take my mirror off. It's so much fun. Before we go to Turnstile and do a little bit of shopping. We are going to the bins tomorrow, so I don't like need a ton of stuff. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I bought that was kind of like over that $50 to $100 mark, unfortunately, it didn't really sell, which is fine. You know, everybody has bad buys, it's whatever. I think I'm good on the bread and butter kind of stuff, but if I could get some $100 things and make a little bit more money, that would be wonderful. So where are we going for lunch today? I'm kind of feeling Erberts and Gerberts. If you guys don't have Erberts and Gerberts in your area, it is wonderful. We used to have a Quiznos in the city we live in, and if you know anything about me, or if you don't and would like a little secret, I love Quiznos. Oh my god, it's so good. When I went to go visit a very dear friend of mine in Denver, I didn't know that that's where the first Quiznos was, so I have this like wonderful picture of me holding up the first Quiznos sign, and we lost our Quiznos here. It makes me so sad. So I'll probably go to Erberts and Gerberts, which is like an upscale Jimmy John's. I really enjoy it, and I have a coupon, which is the important part. We will get to the storage unit, we will get our shipping done, and then we will go grab a little bite to eat. I don't know if there's anybody else in here, so I don't want to like scream. Da-da-da-da, the big dark scary hallway. Welcome to our storage unit. This is where we host all of the items. This is where they live until they end up selling inevitably. So this is the cutoff right here. This way is all my stuff, and then all of this is Jack's stuff. We have kind of a mishmash of like accessories. Most of the hanging things are Jack's, even though I do have some stuff on the bottom shelf. This is my pants shelf. This is Jack's pants shelf. Look at how much like lighter mine looks compared to Jack's. After the inventory, we just have some expensive dresses and stuff up there and some miscellaneous. So she definitely is a full, and then we have just like some extra stuff that needs to get put away, and Jack has some other inventory. We definitely have a very full storage unit, but thankfully this storage unit is massive. So if we need to expand, we absolutely can just like take some of this stuff out, and these are just like shoe boxes, and put more tubs in. Okay, so let's talk about my actual inventory system. Anything that can fit into one of these Ziploc bags definitely goes into one of them. I write the number on the bag, and the number, as you can probably guess, corresponds to the number in the bin. So I also put away inventory. I kind of like cheat when I do it. I stack everything up. So like all of the items on top of this stack are 121 through 270. And then I just go down the line and just put whatever I need in the bin, and it takes so much less time and is so much more efficient. This one kind of gets to be a little difficult, and it is a little challenging when you are like looking for something to ship and you're also trying to put stuff away, which is a little hairy scary, but this is the way that it works. For me, Jack does A through, I don't know what number he's on. I think L. Yeah, L, all the way down there, hidden under this pile of coats. And he does like A1, A2, A3, yada, yada, yada. I just stick to the numbers because the letters would get too confusing and I put them back in the wrong spot. I will say these tubs are from Target, and they are the best tubs ever. The only thing that I really don't love is sometimes the lids tend to crack, but when it's back to school season, these always go on sale for like $8, and it's just the most amazing thing to have. And then the Ziploc bags are great value, which is Walmart, but I love that they have the double seal to them. And some of these bags I've had for 4, 5, and 6 years, and they are in stellar condition, if you were wondering. And welcome back. A split second for you, an eternity for me. I'm just kidding. It was like 25, 30 minutes. I got all my stuff shipped. Everything is put away. All of my shoes and all of my pants are put away. I think that's like one of the big things that I'm taking away from inventory. Here, I can like take it down. Is that it is so important to get all my stuff put away like relatively quickly, because the one thing that I really cannot stand and that just like makes me not want to come ship is when I have just like bags and boxes of things that just need to be put away. So it feels really good to have everything done, and it feels good to have all my stuff shipped out for the week. So let's go get some lunch. Let's go drop these lovely little packages off at the post office, and then we can have the fun part of our day and we can go shopping. Here's the hiccup, everybody. We are just crossing all kinds of things off of our list. I do apologize if my massive steering wheel is in the way. We are now going to go get a little lunch. I personally am absolutely starving. We had nachos for dinner last night, which were absolutely delicious. Jack is a phenomenal cook. But unfortunately, nachos just aren't that filling, which is okay. So I am gonna go use my little coupons and get my favorite little Erberts and Gerberts sandwich, and we will do a little check-in when I get my lunch. We have our delicious, wonderful lunch that's already covered in the crap that lives in my car. It's so much fun. I only paid $3 for this sandwich. Man, I love a rewards program. It's so nice. Okay, so if you are familiar with the Erberts and Gerberts, I get a Quattro. They all have these like funny little quirky names, kind of like what my hair's doing. Quirky and funny. This is, oh, they didn't cut it, but it's turkey, provolone, and this delicious little like cranberry spread. I have a very finicky relationship with dairy, so a lot of the time like mayonnaise and things like that, though they don't have like milk in them, it tends to upset my stomach. So here we go, and it's delicious. It's so good. Da-da-da-da. We just got to the lovely, there she is, little Miss Turnstile behind me. Historically, we have done quite well here. I am just kind of perusing. I'm not really looking for anything in particular, kind of like I said earlier, looking for things that I can do like over $50. Let's say that. We're only gonna get things that we can sell for over $50. They are running a really big half off sale right now, so I think it's like green and blue tags, if I'm not mistaken, which also proves how much I come to these places that are gonna be on sale. So let's get in and let's see what we can find. The first thing I ended up finding at Turnstile was this really beautiful J. Crew bag. I do not remember the name of it, but it is going to be listed by the time this goes up, and it was half off of $27. Great price. Then I had this really cute pair of J. Crew shoes directly in front of me that I noticed as I was filming the bag. These I left behind. The shoes I really don't have that much luck with. When I first saw these shoes, I definitely thought they could be like a Tory Burch, maybe a Fry. They were Diane von Surf and Turf, Diane von Furstenberg. Her stuff, unfortunately, doesn't really do that good for me anyway, so I really wasn't going to pay the $15 they wanted for these. I would say be on the lookout for this brand, but not at this price. If I found this in the bins or like at a Goodwill for $5, $10, I would be excited. The brand is called Clue. It is kind of cute though, but I'm not paying $41. This is a brand that I was really excited to find, but I looked up this style and this top just didn't do very good. It's called the Jet Set Diaries. It's been sold at Free People and Anthropologie a couple of times. I thought this was really cute. It kind of gave me Young, Fabulous, and Broke energy, and it was half off, but the comps just really weren't that good. I did end up taking this piece home with me. This is a new with tags, Cleobella. I've had pretty good luck with this brand in the past. It's kind of like an upper scale boutique brand. They can sell to Anthropologie and some other higher end department stores. This was half off of $33 and I was very excited to pick that up. If Jack was here, I can guarantee you he would have Googled this Rails piece. I cannot move this brand for anything. I don't even pick it up. I always give them to him. This beautiful Johnny Was top. I was so disappointed that they had it marked at $35. That's just a little too high. If it was maybe $20, I probably would have gotten it. It was this beautiful blue silk, fully embroidered little tunic top. It was so pretty. Okay, and after looking through this massive, massive dress section, these are some of the gems that I ended up finding. This is a new brand to me. It's called Rupamaraju. It is a really, really expensive Anthropologie brand apparently, and I did end up popping on this one for half off of $38. I think even on the tag it said Anthropologie. It's an adorable dress. This I ended up passing on just due to some makeup stains. It was a really good price though. Babaton is an Aritzia brand, and it had those really new trendy shoulder pads in it, but unfortunately, I really don't want to do with the washing. This is a new with tag, a Lafayette 148 piece. This was half off of $20, so this was $10. And it was a $700 dress new. It was $100 at TJ Maxx. I cut off the TJ Maxx tag, obviously. That was a definite yes, and if not, I can just send it into the real. This was a Josie Notori dress. I loved this for Depop. It's a size small, and this was so cute. This is so trendy for right now. You can layer this with something, and it was half off of $11.50, which I thought was a really good price. This I originally got for my mother. Jack says she would probably say no to this, but I have a suspicion that Janet's gonna love this. Okay, hi everybody. I am just leaving Turnstile. I spent $133, which is usually about what I do with these sales. Every time I go to Turnstile, that's kind of my mentality is like, I would love to get those kind of over $50 pieces. And I think this time we did quite good. I was able to cross some stuff off my BOLO list. The one thing I will say that was kind of annoying is I feel like I couldn't get any clips because there were so many people and they were always like right in the section that I am in as I literally pull out into traffic here. Oopsie daisies. That was kind of annoying. So I will, when we get home, I will do a lovely little haul. It's really not that much, but I am very excited to show you some of these things. A little bit of spring, summer, a little bit of fall, winter. I got, the only exception was I got one little dress for my mother, but I don't think the $8 is gonna break the bank, you know what I'm saying? So when I can turn left safely and get home, like right now, I will show you the couple of little wonderful things that we got at Turnstile. Okay, so I just got home and I just showed Jack the things that I will soon show you. Do you have any highlights? Without giving anything away. I told them, because I didn't get a ton of clips, that I would show it to them later.
I'm nervous. I've never been on a YouTube video before. Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? The camera's on me. I don't know what to do now. I support all of it. I like all of it. I think that Ryan shopped more like my mindset versus his, like based on what he got. It seems like stuff I would usually pick up, which of course means that I approve of it. It's like stuff that, it's like new brands, bougie brands, and I do really like it, and I also would have bought literally basically everything you bought. There's maybe like one or two things that I would have skipped, but for the most part I would have done the same.
Nice. And then do you want to talk about your lovely friend in the frame as well?
I had to make sure he had all his pieces, so this is a sneak. If you're someone who watches the second channel, sneak preview, even though I did tell everybody that I was getting him anyways.
His name is Dean.
Good evening. What may I get you tonight? I've been told I'm the best bartender from Timbuktu to Cortland. So please, step up to the bar and I'll serve you what is likely to be the best beverage you've ever had. And your last.
But we have, if you guys have watched the updated house tour, on the second channel that went up, I don't know, like 2 months ago, we showed you that we have like a bar set up downstairs and stuff now. So no, he's not staying up for now.
Can you imagine? It's just like he's gonna live just in the living room now.
Good. He's gonna be behind our bar from like September 1st until whatever. So he's perfect. I wanted to get him last year, but I couldn't.
Dean.
Check out the second channel for my whole story with Dean.
And this morning, when I said we have entered the era where they fight like seals, this is what I'm talking about. They just kind of run around and they just kind of like gnaw at each other. And by each other, I mean it's mainly Will, and Mike kind of just runs away.
Unless Papa has a Pringle.
Then
it's all over.
Then we stop. But this is it. This is what they do. They
Also,
just
our tree is shedding. Normally our ground is not this way.
Okay, so anybody that lives in the suburbs or that has maple trees, you understand that these stupid things, please don't eat them, are the bane of my existence. And then Will just thinks they're the best little treat ever. And hello, everybody. It feels so weird to just be me in this like lovely little filming space because it's usually Jack and I. But anyway, as promised, here is the wonderful little haul of things that I got. Not a huge bag, but definitely a bag that I think is going to be quite well off when we go to sell these beautiful things. I will start with the one and only like accessory that I ended up purchasing, and I think this was one of the only things that I was able to get like a decent clip of, and it's this beautiful brown J. Crew satchel kind of a situation. It does have the crossbody strap on it. There's a couple of little like spots on the inside of the pocket inside, like right kind of in this vicinity. It's really, really not bad. This is from summer of 19, which I don't really think is that bad. I also really enjoy how these like this buckle detail is functional. So if you wanted to kind of like open it up and make it a little bit more of a roomy bag, like it actually kind of has a little bit of F to it. Like this could be like a little weekender or for just like a little trip, or if you're just like spending the night someplace, or if you're just a human being that carries a lot of crap like I am, that would be perfect for you. Let's start off with the one thing that is not to sell. I bought this with the intention for my mother, and Jack said that he doesn't think she's gonna wear it. They are coming up to visit in a couple of weeks. We will find out. This is a really, really adorable Zara dress, as long as we can like show you the tag. Here we go. A little Zara dress. This was half off of $16, so it was $8. I think it's cute though. I like the pattern. I like the bandana. I love that it's this like kind of more plain top with this pleated little bottom situation, and it does have, oh, I thought it had a belt. Never mind. It does not have a belt. Either way, I just thought this was adorable. And she could wear it with like a cute little pair of sneakers and a little sweater or something underneath it maybe. Let's do the full price stuff first, because there was only two things and then everything else was half off. So this is a Polo Ralph Lauren sweater. This was $25, but it's the classic Polo Ralph Lauren American flag sweater in this really nice, like very Americana vintage red. It is new with tags. I have no idea where this tag is from originally. I really don't know, but it has the original little polo tag on it. This is a size medium. This is definitely probably a woman's medium versus like a men's medium. Oh, if this was a bear, I would have been so happy. But this is gonna do super good. These always do so good for me because they're very popular. And the polo stuff that I always really kind of forget is ungodly expensive stuff. Okay, so this next sweater is called 27 Miles. And this sweater, I felt it and I was like, ooh, this feels really nice. I also really enjoy this kind of like little fringy moment happening on the front. How much was this one? This was $18. I love it. I think it's so cute. And it's just this really nice gray, I believe this is 100% cashmere. Yes, it absolutely is, which is really wonderful. I love cashmere sweaters. They always do so good for me. I don't remember who it was from, but somebody told me one time that cashmere does really good on eBay. So I will definitely have to get this listed over on the Feebay at some point, but I just think this is a really cute little sweater. This one is a size medium. And here is the tag. So let's move into our half off experiences is what I'm going to call them. The first thing that I found, and I love that they put these like ding. I think this I actually did manage to get a little clip of too. I ended up purchasing this really adorable Cleobella top. I have had really good luck with this brand in the past from these, and I think the only other places I've gotten it are at the Turnstile half off sales, which is really fun. But I love this kind of like muted paisley print. I think this is nice. And I think this is going to be one of those nicer transitional pieces, just in terms of the color that somebody like could maybe in a warmer climate wear in some of the fall months. I just think it's really cute, honestly. It's a size small. This was the other kind of like bigger ticket item for the day. It is a new tags, which this one I think I was actually able to show as well. Lafayette 148 dress. This is a size 4. MSRP $698. They had this priced at $40. They marked it down to $20, which I was able to get 50% off of the lowest marked price. So this dress was $10, which I think is a steal of a deal. It has this really nice, like frocked kind of floral detail going down the front. And then it's just these nice, like navy blue panels on the sides. This would be a wonderful little like career dress, especially as people start going back into the office. Love the length too, because I think for a nice career dress, you don't want anything like too short. The next two items look almost identical, but they are very different brands, but they are very, very exciting brands, and I was excited to pick them up. They did leave a security sensor on the one, which is really annoying, and I will have to go back and have them take that off. But that's okay. That just means I get to go like shop a little bit more. So the first one is Rupa Pemaraju, if I am saying her name right. I really hope I am. It is 100% cotton, made in India. This was a little north of $20. It was half off of $38. I looked these up because I was like, what is this brand? If this is just going to be one of those like really nice TJ Maxx brands, I'm going to be heartbroken because this is so cute. These are actually very expensive dresses sold at Anthropologie. Here is the tag, size small. These, some people have listed for like north of $200, and I was like, look at me doing what I came here to do and get the things that are worth more than $50. I think this dress is beautiful. I love that it also has these like little beaded tassel details on the front. I think this is super cute, and I think it's gonna do good, even though it's like a spring summer dress. Okay, so the next item is a skirt. I was very, very, very excited to find this. This is a brand that Jack and I have been looking for a hot minute because it does quite well, and it's very popular right now. It is Banjanin, size small. I don't really know what the Sharpie is from. It might have just been like some store that didn't want to have this like be returned, probably wrote it on there. I don't really know. But it's this beautiful, very layered, very bohemian floral skirt. And I love that it has this like pleating detail in the front and these kind of like little extra details on the sides. And if I'm not mistaken, was that a pocket that I feel? Yes, it does have pockets in it. And like, God, we love a skirt with pockets, don't we? I didn't really look up comps on this one. I just knew it was a really expensive brand. It was $78 before the discount. So I paid $34-ish, 34 and some change. I wish I had my receipt here to like tell you, but that's okay. And then the last thing I ended up getting is not as exciting, and it definitely is a brand that I am a little bit more familiar with. It is, and I think this one I was actually able to show as well, but I did end up bringing this piece home. It is Josie, which if you don't know is Josie Notori. She's a very expensive, very like, I wouldn't say sought after, I would just say like well recognized, like lingerie sleep brand, but some of her stuff kind of does a little bit better than others. This piece I picked up with Depop specifically in mind, with like all of these crazy patterns and the leopard print detail and the slip style dress. I think is still gonna do really, really, really good. I was really excited to find this. And I think this is gonna be another one that does, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get over 50. I'll probably list this at $50 and send out like 40, 45 discount shipping, fingers crossed. But I think this was a pretty good haul. I think for $137, I will definitely be able to recoup my little investment on all of these wonderful things. Now that the haul is over, I definitely need to charge my phone for just a little bit so I can go take a couple of pictures. I do have a little overflow pile of some stuff that I was just washing in the bins that I need to get photographed. So I will charge my little telephone. I'll put on another episode of 48 Hours because it's the YouTube show that I've just been binge watching the past couple of weeks. I will get some steaming done, and then we will catch up when I go to take some pictures. Steaming is done, and I only got a little water on one little thing, which is super nice. Now, let's get to the photographing. I'm realizing that a lot of the stuff that I have to photograph is stuff that I need to kind of like make my little special photography arrangement for. So this is what I do whenever I have something that I need to put on the mannequin. We'll like do the big angle so we can see all the fun things. So I will put the dress on the mannequin, and then I will like take my regular little pictures. Please don't mind this little Coach bag down here that I also need to photograph. And then I use an app called Photo Room. It's absolutely amazing. I love it to death. It does all of the work for me, so I can just get this beautiful, flawless picture of these dresses, and then it removes the background, and I can remove like this border behind me and any of the other little clutter that I may get in my little picture. Let's get some things done. I have these two lovely things to photograph from today. I have this little pile of stuff that I need to get photographed. Photography check-in. This is kind of how I do a lot of my setups. I really just like to, especially with like some of the more expensive stuff, just literally put like a body in it so people kind of get the idea of what they look like. And I am also very, very, very interested in how my bows are turning out, because I think these actually do kind of either make or break a garment, whether you just kind of like really haphazardly tie something on or what the dealio is. But this is that bandeau skirt. I think this turned out really well after I steamed it, and we'll get her all nice and prepped and listed and all the wonderful things. Just a little update. I am done photographing. I am now currently just putting everything into my inventory bags and making sure my measurements are correct, and just kind of catching up on all of my little YouTube people. I just have a few more things to put in inventory bags and get those numbers done. And then we are, what time is it? 6:45. We'll start thinking about dinner. Okay, and I am just taking a little break with Mr. Jack and Mr. Mike, who for some reason is sitting up like a teeny little girl. Mike, hi baby. And then Will is just conked out. You tired? You tired from your big day of doing nothing? Yeah, you're so tired. Yeah, Mike is just chilling. He's just having a good time.
I was just doing yard work.
Jack did pick a crap ton of weeds, which is so
I
nice.
did not have the funnest day. I did weed picking for like 2 hours, planted a shrub.
Mike says thank you.
We have a bird in one of our birdhouses, and she yelled at me for like 3 hours.
She is not a happy mother, I will say that. She is an angry mother.
Yes.
Will has moved to be just ever so closer to Mike. And if you could see Mike's face from 2 seconds ago, it was quite hysterical. Are you saying hi to your brother? And did you immediately just pass back out?
When he wakes up, he like gasps, like like he just came out of some like deep coma.
Will, are you tired? Mike, are you a little tired, man? Just a little bit. Little bit.
I'm breaking the rules, and I am taking a clip.
Hi, everybody. This is proving to the internet that I do know how to feed myself. And also, it looks like Jack and I never eat together. I promise we do.
Yes. We did actually make separate dinners again today, mainly because I do not eat shrimp. It's disgusting.
I love a little surf and turf. I love a little seafood. So I'm doing a nice little like shrimp Alfredo, red lentil pasta kind of a situation. And Jack made this like delicious caked up salad.
But trust me, the 2 times you guys have seen Day in the Life in some form from us, I know that the 2 times since we've been in the house, we've made separate dinners, but that is not the case. I think since moving, we've made like separate dinners like maybe 5 times. Really it doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. But it does happen when Ryan wants to make shrimp and Jack doesn't eat shrimp.
So I am making just a really nice giant salad. When I make salad, I make like a freaking huge one. Like that's meant probably for like feeding a family. I made scrambled eggs. I learned that from our local news. Since a lot of people like to put hard-boiled eggs in salads, you can actually just scramble eggs and like save them. And that's basically the same thing. And it tastes amazing. And to me, it's a lot easier to do. I put cheese. I got onion. Not all of this, but I am going to definitely add more than that. I put pumpkin seeds in, so it is currently 8. And
don't make fun of us because we eat dinner late.
Yeah, it's 69 degrees. We've got a nice leaves from Bed Bath. Oh my gosh, I almost called it Bed Bath Beyond. Bath and Body Works burning here. Such a good smell. We got Mike's eye drops because he has a little irritated eye. We got some Joanna Parker. Here's a little like countertop tour. We've got our candy dish. I don't think we have much candy right now.
No, I literally told Jack last night we need to go to Target and get good candy.
I like don't eat candy very much, so it's pretty random.
I love it.
Werther's, yeah, not much. We don't have much right now. Next to the countertop, we got like a candle and some cleaning supplies. Ignore that. Otherwise, yeah, really exciting stuff. Air fryer. Okay, just trying to balance this on our counters. Though Will is not Mike's, obviously, son, actually, he has inherited the trait of loving lettuce. Like romaine lettuce.
Yes, he does.
So they both do. They're both right here. Come here. And I kid you not, when I was taking the lettuce out of the fridge and setting on the counter to cut it up, Mike was crying. He wanted the lettuce so bad. He was staring at the lettuce and whimpering. Now, if only their other dad would take after them and even just stomach lettuce.
I hate lettuce.
We have three extremes. We have the dogs that are obsessed with lettuce and can eat it plain. We have me, who loves a good salad, and I like lettuce. Like I'll have it on burgers, I'll have it on chicken sandwiches. And then we have Ryan.
I think it tastes, objectively, I think it tastes nasty, I think it tastes acidic, and I think it tastes chemically. I don't like it.
Acidic and
It is like acidic.
Leave
It's
it to
weird.
Ryan.
Nobody understands my pain.
Leave it to Ryan to think that a vegetable is acidic and tastes like chemicals.
It does. It's gross. But that's not any other.
Good thing he doesn't teach family and consumer science.
Here is how dinner turned out. It looks delicious. Objectively, let's give it a try. Don't mind the rustling. We are putting Dean back in his box. This is like light dairy shrimp Alfredo. I didn't use a ton of sauce because I don't want to kill myself. I have a dairy intolerance if you don't know. But we'll leave that to the internet. It's a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of olive oil, lime, some really good little spices in the shrimp, and then the pasta water, because I'm not a heathen and I season my pasta water. A little bit of accent, a little bit of MSG, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of garlic powder. It just makes it ever so delicious. But look at how good this is with that teeny little itty bitty adorable little sea bug on the end of it. Let's give it a taste. Oh my god, this shrimp sauce.
I wish I could try and tell you what I think.
It's so good. I like my shrimp cooked a little bit more than I think most people do.
Maybe try a noodle.
Yeah, give a noodle a try.
You can put like some weird like fish paste in
I mean, all the sauce got dumped in there.
Never mind.
Delicious. Okay, everybody. The night, as Mike is hinting at, the night is over. We are just gonna wind down. I have a little Diet Coke next to me
dinner.
for my little evening treat.
We just finished dinner and now we just
delicious.
always, which I think we've talked about this in probably any day in our lives, or when we did the like Poshmark AM to PM throwback. We always like at the end of the night just chill and watch like YouTube videos.
TV. I'm gonna get like emails checked up on. I think I'm gonna try and get the stuff that you saw in that little haul, and then just some of the little overflow at least posted to some platform at some point. Jack is working. He's editing and listing and doing all the things.
Listing these toy birches right now, so you guys can probably see them live right now.
Mike is just Mike.
Literally dead asleep.
Mike
he was
is
out all day while I was working outside, so
yes,
he's
they were
tired.
And then Will is over here chewing his little ball.
But he just went potty outside like a good boy.
Yes, he did. Will, good job going potty outside.
And fitting enough, on the TV right now is an ad for the Real Real in between YouTube videos.
I love the Real Real.
So fitting.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? Yeah. So we are going to power down for the evening and wish you all a fair adieu.
That's right. This is Tuesday that you're seeing this.
Yes, it is.
Thursday is going to be a bins haul. We're going with my cousin again, but we're not doing a thrift with us because I feel like we've done a lot of those recently.
And I don't know if I'll have room for these video clips and the ones that we would do tomorrow, too.
And actually, Evan, my brother, is going with us also, but we're just going to do a haul from that on Thursday. And I was going to offer to you guys, if you're interested, this wouldn't be obviously for a few months, but since this has been like Ryan's day in the life in his time when he's not teaching. Would you guys want to see a day in the life from just me when he is teaching? So when it's just me, like, going about my day, reselling and working on my own. Maybe, like,
I think the folks at home would enjoy one of those.
September or something.
Yeah, like once the school year really kicks up a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. It'll be fun. I might do like a little like life in the like weekend part-time reseller teacher thing. We'll figure that out. These are really fun. I actually really enjoyed this and I feel like I was very productive because I was like motivated to film for the internet, which is nice. But like I got a lot of stuff done, which is great.
And I have no idea what he filmed.
He'll find out soon enough, won't he?
Yeah.
He's going to edit this video, so he will find out soon enough.
Yes, so we are going to the bins tomorrow after, like, Ryan shuts his camera off. Like, the day he's filming, we're going the next day. So kind of wish us luck, even though when you see this, we did already go. But still, wish us luck.
The luck is always appreciated.
And we
Just whenever
will
you watch this.
absolutely freaking let you guys know what we find at the bins. We're pretty pumped.
Okay. On that note, everybody, have a wonderful evening. Goodbye. Mike, would you like to say goodbye?
Yes. Have a good night, everyone, and have a good rest of your week until we see you on Thursday.
Yeah.
But good luck with sales.
Goodbye.